All right, so today's video, I wanted to talk about the little situation between Tito and Path.Exe. So originally, I was thinking about not making this video because I didn't want to get clowned by either sides. But this is not going to be a bias because me personally, I think Tito's a really funny guy and I really fuck with him. I like to watch his videos from time to time, and yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. And I've also watched Path.Exe's videos and stuff like that, and looked at some of his gunsmith, and there's some really good gunsmith that he makes. So I suggest that you check both of them out. Me as a small YouTuber though, I'm sure like a lot of people are not really gonna take my opinion seriously like when I talk about this, but I wanted to talk about it just to address the situation and kind of just like get into depth with it. So I originally came across the beef that first began when I saw Tito's video when it said guess who rage quit, and so I checked that video out and I saw that he made Path.Exe. I'm pretty sure that I first mentioned Path.Exe. That's the only reason why I really instantly knew who that was when he mentioned him in that video. So I was just like, okay, so that's Path.Exe. I've seen Ifer mention him when he's talking about gunsmith statistics because that's all Path.Exe does. So I was thinking, okay, that's pretty cool, you know. He made a large YouTuber quit. And to be honest, I've had my fair share of making bigger YouTubers quit too. I think like Poppy Taco, like I didn't make him quit, but I beat him and I beat them and probably a few. I beat like him and another YouTuber in like a ranked match in a search and destroy match. But yeah, I beat him. I think I beat another like two big YouTubers in a ranked match, and it's really not that impressive these days because sometimes even big YouTubers are off their A game, especially in pubs matches and but yeah, let's get on topic though. So I saw that Tito was like boasting about how he beat Path.Exe in like a post match. I think in Path.Exe rage quit and just quit the game because either his teammates were bad and he was trying to capture objectives and they were just smoking him, so he got mad and left like any other normal gamer would do. So it's really not like off the wall to quit a game if you're like getting clapped and either you're playing bad or your teammates are playing bad while you're playing good. So it doesn't really matter like how good you're playing because your teammates can't help you when you have objectives to capture and slaying at the same time. It's really hard to do. But basically, Tito, he likes to clown people. He likes to, he's a troll. But, he's still a funny, pretty chill dude, realistic. And, that's why I still respect him as a person and as a player. What he usually does is for jokes. People take it too seriously. And, yeah, it's really not that hard. But what I was starting to be skeptical about is how much he was pushing it. I would understand like, haha, he made the first one where he was talking about how he rage quit, and then he made the second one called Dear Path.Exe, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm guessing he's clowning him again. So I check it out, and it's just like he was talking about how he could 1v1 if he really thinks it's that bad and stuff like that. Path.Exe actually responded and said, it's not worth my time, so no thanks, and shit like that. And it's just like, me being a large YouTuber, if a smaller YouTuber was like really trying to 1v1 me, I wouldn't even respond to it, because you're basically just giving them the clout that they won. And it's just like you kind of fell in for that trap because, he decided to clown you. As a professional gamer or any kind of content creator, you have to have some kind of professional aspect. Being a kid and just responding to shit just because they called you out doesn't mean you have to respond to it. But even though Path.Exe responded to it, so I was like, okay, he's clowning again. I'm pretty sure he's gonna push get rid of this situation. And no, the next thing I see is Path.Exe be like, and I'm just like, this man's clowning him again? Like, how many more times do you have to clown him for you to get the point through that he quit a game? Like, it's not that serious, my guy. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm looking at it and I'm just like, okay. So so that's when I saw it, and he was making fun of his voice. And before that, I never heard Path.Exe's voice, so I'm just like, why the fuck does he sound like that? Is that really what his voice sounds like? So after the video, me being a little like disturbed by it, because like you're pushing 3 videos of clowning him just because he quit a game. Like, wow, like kind of immature in my opinion. But that's what I thought at first. See, this is what I didn't know. Okay, so after that, I checked out Path.Exe's shit, and then I saw that that's what he kind of sounded like, but not in Tito's gonna exaggerate a little bit and just like make him sound even like worse than the voice actually sounds like. But it kind of sounded similar to what Path.Exe actually sounded like. So I was just like, okay, well, that's just like a low blow, man. Just making someone's voice. That's just how they talk, man. Some people just can't help it. Like, especially because like Path.Exe sounds like he's more of like an Asian type of guy. I might be wrong. I don't want to assume like like race or anything, but that's what he sounds like. He sounds like he's like a little native like Asian. That's what he sounds like. So after checking out those videos, I went into a little deep, like, more research about it because I was a little more intrigued. I was like, I don't think Tito would just be clowning someone for like no exact reason, like going that hard on somebody, unless he was really, really desperate for some clout, which I really thought that's what he was doing at first, like just being really like, desperate to get some clout and just to get big that quickly. Like, yo, come on, man. You don't have to be like that aggressive with it. That's what I was thinking at first until, I looked at a little bit of, I did a little bit of research, and then on top of that, I found out that there was this one dude that apparently screenshotted that he nuked Tito.
Just something I don't fucking know, bro. But let me tell you. So he says Tito gang. So this guy was 10-0. Like he was 10-0. I killed him. I took him off the streak. Soon as I took him off the streak, I ran around the corner and I just left the game. Now, I did not rage quit. I left the game because I had my 10 kills. He was 10-0. I killed him. Soon as I got my 10 kills, I ran around a little bit and then I left the match. He nuked when I left the match. You see what I'm saying? Like, I left the match. I killed him. Mind you, I killed him. Took him off his score streak. And I left the match because I was like, fuck it. I already got what I wanted. I'm here. This guy's clearly not on the streak because I killed him. You know what I'm saying? He was 10-1 because I killed him. So he doesn't have a streak. So he ends up nuking the players that were in my team and the 2 bots on the pubs. He ends up nuking, screenshots the me quitting from earlier, then goes on Discord or whatever and claims that he nuked me. So you guys tell me in the comment section, is that nuking me, bro? Because I don't think that's nuking me, bro.
So he was like, so Tito was basically explaining the situation like, no, you did not nuke me. I got my kills, ended your streak, and then I left the game. Because you know how you're trying to grind camos, so when you're doing that, you grind and then you do that and then you leave the game and then it's over from there. You don't do anything else. You leave the game because you got your streaks to for grinding and stuff. And he also wanted to prove to him that he couldn't nuke him, so he also killed his streak before he could do anything. So apparently the guy that Tito went up against in that one game, after Tito left, he went against other bots and then nuked him and then screenshotted that Tito left the game after he nuked him, which was not the case. Tito already left, broke his streak and everything. And then apparently Path.Exe has something to do with this. So I'm just like, okay, Path, like if you're going to do this, like why? It's just like you could have easily, first of all, like settled this, okay? You didn't have to go into, you could have just easily ignored this and went on with your life, okay? Say what you had to say about what Tito was pressing you about and went on with your life. But you decided to like try to clown him even more and instigate the situation rather than just like, saying what you had to say and just not saying anything else. And yeah, this is what it's coming down to. Tito is still clowning him while, Path.Exe is still trying to get some dirt on him or something and instigate a situation that, first of all, had nothing to do with him because it was between 2 other people. You know, it's like, why do you have to feel like you have to budge in just to get somebody when you could just simply ignore them? Because first of all, they're not as big as you. You get more, like, like views than them and stuff like that. I'm not discrediting Tito. Like I said, I watch his videos. The dude is funny and stuff like that. So I have nothing bad against any type of YouTuber. Like, I'm not biased when I talk about certain things like this. But that's just my opinion. Path.Exe, you need to stop responding and just stop talking about it and just like stop associating yourself with him, because you're just giving him more and more clout. Like, ever since like you started talking about Path.Exe, I've been starting to see his views go up and his subscriber count go up. Like, you're basically just helping him at this point, because you're making it seem like he's a really important YouTuber, because apparently he's important enough for you to keep responding to him. So, and then in terms of Tito, I know you're a troll, man, but it's really not worth it just to keep clowning someone over the same topic, because eventually that's just gonna get old. Not only for like, you know, the people that you're like against, but also your, you know, subscribers and your viewers. They're gonna see this constant and they're just gonna be like, okay, this must be just a drama page. Like, you know what I mean? You know, just focus on being the funny, like, trolling person you are with different stuff. You know, don't just focus on one YouTuber for like so many videos. And get off of Bobby, man. What did Bobby ever do to you, my guy? Like, but anyway, I'm signing out, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Also, I'll put my Discord in the link in the description. If you want to join my Discord, let me know. It's open, and yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead in this video and let me know what you guys think. And you know, tag these two if you really want to. It doesn't really matter to me, but yeah. Thank you. Bye.